Okay, number one. How many numbers? We've got $3 for Karaz and $3 for umps. So are they the same number?
Yeah.
Super easy when it's the same number. So this is the same as yesterday. So 3x plus 3y. Almost.
Greater than or equal to.
At least 12.
Very good. Greater than or equal to 12. Good job. So at least means greater than or equal to. So impossible pair. What does impossible mean?
It's not
False. And of course, the first thing I did when I was practicing these problems, because there's some graphing, I got it wrong because I didn't read that part. So if it's impossible, we're looking for false. So then it doesn't need to be greater, it needs to be what? Less than. So what could be an option for
1 and 1.
1 and 1? 2 and what?
Wait, never mind.
Okay. Yeah, 2 and 6 would not work because 3 times 6 is 18. 2 times 3, so 2 times 3 is 6. So the x and y would actually have to be, add to be less than 4. Does anybody want to give me another example? 1 and 2? Yep, or 2 and 1, the reverse of it, correct? Number 2. How many numbers do we have in that problem?
2.
Where's the second one?
Girl.
Just one number. So that makes it,
Number 2, just don't.
there's one number.
Oh, we're talking about number 2. Sorry.
Okay.
X plus y equals 7.
Equals 7. So x plus y is no more than, less than or equal to 7. Very good. So which pair of number is in the relationship? So that's true. So which two will make that statement true?
C. I don't know.
So what is 7 plus 1?
7 plus. Oh, it's 8. Sorry.
D. D for dog. Very good. 2. 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 is definitely less than 7.
Oh. Okay.
Okay?
Sorry, guys.
So we're putting those numbers in for x and y. Okay, so when we have two different numbers, you have to slow down and look. So we've got doubles and elantries. So which one's my x? Elantries. So that's going to be cost how much? Is it 4 or 5?
4.
4. So 4x plus 5y is something to 20. So no less than.
Greater than or equal to.
Less than equal
Greater
to. No
than.
more than.
Less than.
No less than.
No less than. So if you need no less than $20 to go to the movies, is okay to give if your dad gives you 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't have no less than 20.
Wait, sorry.
So it is greater than or equal to. And does anybody want to give me one possible? Is it possible means what? True or false? Anybody want to give me one possible true solution?
Got you.
5 and 5. 5 and 5. So anything that have to be 4, so
6 and 4.
greater than 20. So yeah, I agree. So 5 and 5. And then if you ever need greater and you need it to be true, just pick big numbers. 6 and 4 would work. 4 times 6 is 24, and plus 5 times 4 is 20, so that'd be 44. So yes. How about 0 and 5? Would 0 and 5 work?
No.
No?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no.
So let's think about that. So 4 times 0 is 0. What is 5 times 5? 25.
So, yeah.
Is 25 greater than 20? Yes. So 0 and 5 would work. Would the reverse? No, the reverse would not work. Okay? Because it'd only be 20. Yes, very good. Okay. Now number 4. So number 4 is where we start really the new stuff. So Audrina,
Yes.
what's the beginning of my equation?
2x plus 2y.
And so at least is,
Greater than or equal to.
very good, 6. Okay? And what would make this, what pair of numbers is in the relationship? So we're looking for true or false?
True.
True. So which ones would be true?
Um,
So what is 6 divided by 2?
6 divided by 3.
3. Okay, so then they can't add together. Actually, it needs to be greater than 3. So which one will work? A. And so B would be just 2. C would be 4. And D would be 0. So 0 obviously isn't greater than 6. Okay, graphing. Please put your phones down, except for,
Using the calculator.
doesn't matter. Seth? Okay, so explain to me how to graph this.
Put the 1 and the 3 on the graph.
Nope. Okay, that's why your phone needs to be down. Okay, y'all ready? Don't forget, we are recording, so when I send this to your parents, let your parents know, they can let you know what y'all are doing in class.
Huh?
Yapping. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is change this to a segment. Okay, and why is it a segment and not a line? So pretend those are words we actually know what they are. Apples and oranges. Can you have negative apples or negative oranges?
No.
No. And so, therefore, that's why it's not a line and it's a segment. So what's the first thing we always have to plot?
X is x-axis?
Y-intercept and the x-intercept. And that's basically what you're saying. So we're going to plot the y-intercept and the x-intercept. So the y-intercept is when x is 0. So Melissa, if x is 0, what would y equal? Very good. Because 6 divided by 2 is 3. So my y-intercept is going to be 3. And then you cover up the y and solve for x. So if there's a coefficient, a number in front of x or y, you have to divide by it. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. So that's also my intercept.
Hello?
So I have an x-intercept at 3 and a y-intercept at 3. And what do we need?
Bye.
She was like, "Can I get Emily blind?" I was like, "Yes," even though it's me.
Okay, so, and you have a segment, and it says graph every integral part. So when I was looking at this, my concern was I was going to have to plot all the points. So are we looking at greater or less than?
Stop flirting with
Oh,
it.
Plus 10.
Greater.
Greater. Less than, remember your L? Do your L and squish it, that's greater. So the next thing we're going to have to do is shade. So you don't have to plot all the points, it'll do it for you. So are we going to shade towards above? Very good. So it's really cool when you shade, it'll actually do dots.
Oh.
So it end up looking like that. So it's going to shade above. Questions?
Huh? How'd that happen?
Shading above. You push shade and you just put your finger right there and it'll do it all for
Yeah,
you.
but the coordinates is 1 and 3. How'd you get 3?
Okay, so there's two things you plot. You plot the x-intercept and the y-intercept. The y-intercept is when x equals 0.
Yeah.
The x-intercept is when y equals 0. So again, as I just demonstrated, you cover it up because it's equals 0. 2 times 0 is 0. What is 6 divided by 2?
3.
3. That's your y-intercept.
And then you cover the y and then 6 divided
And
by
that's
2.
your y-intercept. So that's part of paying attention while I'm doing notes instead of trying to do it on your own.
God, I finally get it.
Number 5. How many numbers we have? 1. So x plus y is something to 7. No more than. What's the symbol for no more than?
Less than or
Equal to. Okay? And I need one impossible. That would be false. And so
3 times 3. 3. 3.
3 and 3 would actually be a true statement. 3 plus 3 is,
I was doing 3 times 3 though.
what are you multiplying? So we need an ordered pair, which is an x and y. Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
1 and 8.
1 and 8. Perfect. 1 plus 8 is 9, and 9 is not less than 7. That would be an impossible pair.
So like 2 and 9.
2 and 9. Yep. And when it comes to greater, there's like infinite.
Can I do the possible one now?
So what would be a possible one?
3, 3.
3 and 3. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So let's see. Parker, you were in here to start off with, and then you were left, and now you're back. No, this is.
What?
I vote.
So, Brayden, what is my y-intercept? So, if I cover up the x, y equals what? 7. Yep. And my x-intercept is also 7. And what's the first thing I need to put before I start plotting points? I need to change this to what? Segment. Okay, and so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they actually labeled everything for us. It's a box, so once you count 1, you'll know where 7 is on the other side. And am I shading towards 0 or away from 0?
Towards 0.
Towards 0 because it's less than. Very good.
And then it's below, right?
Yep. That's towards 0.
Wait, sorry, I got the.
And it will draw all the dots for you, and life is good. Questions? Okay. Last one. Again, we've got the same numbers. So 5x plus 5y is at most. What is at most?
Less than or equal to.
Very good. And I need a possible, so a true answer. What would be one example of a true answer?
6,
10, 10.
10 and 10. So 10 times 5 is
Wait.
50. So 50 plus 50 is less than 30.
I thought it was plus.
What was yours?
I'm so confused.
5 times
He said
5,
6
5,
and
I
5.
said 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
That's at least 2.
That would be 10 and 10. That would work. You got another one?
3 and
Wait. 4.
Okay, so what is 3 times 5?
15.
15. What is 4 times 5?
Oh, wait, never mind.
20. So that would be too big.
Yeah.
So what? How many? 5. So 30 divided by 5 is what?
5? Wait, no. 6.
6. So the numbers need to be less than 6. They need to add together equal less than 6.
3, 3.
So does 3 plus 3, is that less than 6? No. So then that would be that's a true statement. So you're right. That would work. Yes, ma'am.
Why do you add some but times some?
Yeah.
Because it's 5 times x. When a number and a letter are next to each other, they're multiplying. So that's 5 times x, and that's 5 times y.
So when it's this
If
one,
X and Y doesn't have a.
Doesn't have a coefficient, so there's nothing to be multiplied.
So it's plus on the
So
order
only
pairs?
if it looks like this.
Yeah, you just add them.
Okay, because I was so confused.
Yep. So you're plugging those numbers into x and y. Okay, so what is my y-intercept?
6.
6. And my x-intercept is also 6. And what do I need to change it to? Segment. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 6. And then which way am I going to shade?
Down.
Down.
Stop joking around. This is serious.
Shut up, Seth.
Okay, questions?
Yeah, how much do we have today?
What's your guess?
Can we do 4?
No, we've gotten 6 has been easy today. These go pretty quick.